Just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Show starts in 5 minutes.
We're happy to have you with us this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here. And while you relax and stretch, visit our concession where you'll find something to please you. There are ice-cold drinks, delicious sandwiches, ice cream, coffee and snacks, and many other pleasing treats. Our foods are fresh and tasty, our drinks satisfying and refreshing. They're so good.
You get more out of life when you go out to a movie.
Show starts in 4 minutes.
Visit our snack bar and treat yourself to some delicious Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches. Cooked the Castleberry way, slowly over open pits of glowing charcoal, then seasoned with a sauce that's zesty, yet delightfully mild to please the entire family. Also at the snack bar, you'll find popcorn and soft drinks and candy and French fries to go with your Castleberry's barbecue sandwiches. There's plenty of time before the movie starts, so visit our snack bar right now for Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches.
Still plenty of time to come and be served at the refreshment center.
Hey up the chat. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys pick yourself up a barbecue sandwich at the snack bar. See, we got in the chat that barbecue looks so wet and fatty. So thanks for tuning in again. This is Phil, of course, from Zaid Comics, and we're talking to another awesome creator today about his book on Indiegogo right now. We got Mad Ruth in the chat saying, I'm hungry. Yeah, hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I just shared the link to Twitter, so if you guys are on there, if you could retweet that, share it out on social media, let people know we are live so we can get some eyes on this awesome campaign while we're here talking to Hex Allen. Yeah, and if you guys are just tuning in, please hit that like and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications so you know when we are going live. Let me just check that I have all these correct tabs set up, and I do. And let's bring Alan in right now. What's up, Hex Allen, brother?
Hey, how you doing, Phil?
Yeah,
good to see you.
Very good to see you, man. Thanks for coming on, and we're going to be talking about your book tonight. But, you know, before I even knew you as a creator, I always would see you in the chat, you know, hanging around, talking to people. You've been, you know, one of the earliest people I've been seeing in the chats for a long time now. Tell me, like, I know that you have been creating for a while because through John Hervey, you guys used to work together at the same studio back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
100 years ago.
That's awesome. So I'd love to hear about that and kind of like how you got started in, you know, creative stuff in general and art.
Oh, well, we could go back to like when I was 8 years old and really into Star Wars. Hail, El Gargoyle.
Yeah.
I guess it all started with Star Wars before comics even. I started drawing those Hoth battle scenes over and over again until I got it, you know, just what I thought was right. And then, you know, as time went on, I continued to practice just on my own, and then got you know, formal training in high school and college. And you know, all the while I was really into comics and movies, books, pop culture, and all that stuff. Video games, like you know, all of us man-children are into.
For sure. So what were you doing when you met John back in the day? Where were you guys working at?
Oh, yeah. My role was as a colorist, and his was a writer, or he says he was a gopher, but, you know, basically he was a, you know, I don't know. a writer in training, or he got to do a book. He got to write a book.
That's cool.
And I was I guess it was a paid internship, but it was still professional experience for what I was doing. And I was coloring a book called The Crush. For
That's a cool name.
It was just a few pages. There were a team of us, and the book was written by Mike Barron, and I can't think of the artist's name, but he's someone that we all know and love. I think today still. His name escapes me, but Mike Barron, and I recently spoke to Mike Barron face to face over on Pop's channel.
That's kick-ass, man.
Talking to my hero I guess that's like the third time I've talked to him.
Yeah, Mike Barron's
really
a real
cool.
deal. He's written everything.
Oh man,
awesome.
My hero. So I was a colorist on that for a summer, and I barely saw John, but I'd see him in the halls, tagging along behind Dennis Cowan. Dennis Cowan was one of our bosses there.
Yeah, cool. Was the artist Steve Rude? Because I knew he did the Nexus stuff, right?
No, it wasn't Steve Rude.
Okay. You got Randy in the chat as well. Yeah, if you guys don't know, John Hervey is the creator of Magna and Black Tiger as well. We've had him on the show. He's an awesome writer. Really excited for his Magna stuff. So you guys go way back, which is really cool. We got Amanda B in the chat as well.
Hello, Amanda.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're going to be talking about NEPHILIM Squadron today. Now, this is not your first campaign, but it's your first comic, right? Oh, it is your first campaign?
Yes, first campaign, and
awesome.
First and one and only comic I've been working on and off for years.
Look at this.
Yeah.
NEPHILIM Squadron.
There it is.
Kick ass, man.
That's my baby.
So guys, the link is below in the chat if you guys want to scroll along with us, or just stay tuned as we dive into this. So give us like a quick rundown pitch of NEPHILIM Squadron, and we'll talk more about it.
So I guess the quick pitch is that NEPHILIM Squadron is a what I call a science fantasy, hard science fantasy war epic that focuses on the personal journey of a clone pilot and his desire for a soul. And the story takes place on a colonized planet in the 28th century. And over generations, the colonists have established a civilization on this planet. And they've also been fighting a war against the native beings on this planet. And the funny thing is that there was never supposed to be any intelligent sentient life on this planet in order for humans to colonize it in the first place. And so that, creates a great conflict in the system. So you enter this organization called the Soul Interstellar Forces, and they're like the Star Trek Federation like organization, and they're sent in there to find out how and why the humans on this colonized planet have awakened this strange and rapidly evolving species and started a war with it.
So those guys are the natives here? Is that what that species is?
Yeah.
They're crazy looking, man. They're freaky.
Yeah, they're kind of like have a mushroom-like appearance as if they evolved from mushrooms, but no one really knows what they are. But a little bit of, insight backstory as to how they evolved. This is not really spoiling it, but their original form was like a coral on land. The appearance is like would be like coral, but on land. And then over the course of a few centuries, as the humans interacted with this what they thought was a plant. The specifics of which how they turn into like this humanoid type. That's revealed later on in the further volumes.
I hope no one was banging coral, man. That would be a little coarse.
Yeah. No, it starts to delve into mysticism when
cool.
when you get to that point.
That's awesome. And a lot of characters you're dealing with here. And how long have you been working on this? I know you said a while. Where did kind of the conception of this come?
Oh, well, it conceived it around 30 years ago. Yeah,
Wow.
so I'm pretty old, but I haven't been working on it that whole time.
Yeah, sure.
In fact, this is what I would call the version 2.5, and I did do earlier. I did made a full chapter issue of chapter 1 about 15 years ago, and it's all colored and everything, but it wasn't up to what I think my standard is now.
Sure.
I think I'm a much better artist than I was like 15 years ago.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, always artists are always evolving and getting better and stuff like that, which is what you want.
I have to stop now. I have to, stop making different versions of this before I'm way too old.
You got to do the definitive version. So this is going to be it. There's some kick-ass pages here. Lots of battles. Yeah, so this looks like, kind of like a galactic war thing going on here too.
That's the El Savali, the alien, or the humans are the aliens, but the natives they're coming. They've been fighting intermittently with them, and at this point, you see those flying creatures. Those are like bio, like above, like the insect-looking ones. Yeah, those.
Oh yeah. These guys.
Right. Yeah. Those are like a new, sort of a new evolution, and the El Savali, these creatures, they've utilized these other larger creatures as flying machines. So there's like a sort of a biomechanical.
Yeah, that's creepy. This is like very giving me like heavy metal vibes too. Kind of that old, galactic space alien mech or bioorganic stuff. I really dig that. That's awesome. We got Lord Crackhead in the chat. What's up? Thanks for coming in. Wayne is here too.
Hello, Wayne.
Red Scared says, "Careful where you spill your seed, guys."
Yeah.
You never know when there's some coral around. And then we got, these are spaceships, I take it, right?
Yeah. That's the NEPHILIM Squadron. Those are their ships are they're called the GLAV fighters, and or GLAV is GLAV, stands for Grid Line Aerial Vehicle fighters, or the GLAV F. There are different types. There's bombers, fighters, transport.
That's awesome. That seems like you have this like whole world thought out already, and I mean that comes with the territory of having these ideas with you for 30 years. So that I tell people
30 years of world building.
Oh yeah, for sure. And world building is important depending on how vast you want your story to be. And I think that like having, if you have a story, you want to make a comic, if you jump into it, you're not going to have that detail that you need in something that you want to be remembered, So, working with it and waiting on it for a while so you know what these characters are going to do, so you know what happens in your world is the best thing for a writer and creator.
Absolutely.
But you got it here, man. This is awesome. I love that, there's different types of these spaceships, too. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
And this is the start of a big battle scene. And originally this, you might know that originally this campaign was focused on like trading cards, posters, and prints. I mean prints and bookmarks from another IP. And then I was just going to add the NEPHILIM Squadron ashcan in as a as an extra. But this is, since there was a demand from certain people, Sim.
Yeah, man. I think this was the right
just release
move to do.
So I'm just doing the full 32-page comic, but it's in black and white. This version of it. I mean, for this campaign.
That's some explosions, man. Some war right there.
Yeah.
It's kick-ass. Yeah, this is, if you guys love galactic stuff, like creepy aliens, that freak me out.
inspired by like Robotech, Macross, Area 88, manga like that from the 80s, you know?
Yeah.
And also a little bit of Neon Genesis Evangelion, if you guys are familiar with that. Any anime fans out there?
This reminds me, especially like the spaceships and stuff, reminds me of some of those like early 90s shoot 'em up arcade games, the shmups. There's like a specific one called R-Type, which is like very biomechanical ships and stuff. So it reminds me of R-Type.
Yeah, I've spent many hours playing R-Type.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, that game's fun. So that's what I'm getting the vibes from that with the ships and stuff. Even the aliens, you know, where they're like mushroom-esque, though that's like a weird bio-organic alien stuff going on.
And you can see their faces really don't have human-like features. They're just six slits.
Yeah, it's creepy, dude. That's what I love about that, because you can't tell.
Is that a mask? No, that's their face. You can't tell emotion, and it always like the only emotion is dread. Like they're imposing doom onto you. It's gross. And that's going to be a testament to hopefully my writing skill, because these characters are just they're not like monsters. They are evolving, and they're becoming more human-like, and you'll see, especially Ozer, as he starts to relate to humanity more.
Yeah.
And Gitch, which is more recently evolved El Savali creature. I don't like saying creature or being. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, they're freaky.
But they're like 12 feet tall. You know, they're huge. You know, and super strong. And like zombies, pretty much the only way to kill them is by removing the head from the body.
Cool. Do they wear clothes, or do they have like?
No, that's their bodies, and like just different parts of their bodies are developed to look like, you know, maybe clothing or armor or whatever, you know, or even just nudity.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like random evolution.
Yeah, you made something real creepy there. And this is one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy here.
Yeah, and that's they have these strange weapons. You see that gun he's got? It shoots sort of like a chemical projectile, and when you see it in action against humans, you see the other panel there. Where am I pointing? Yeah, on the right side at the top. That's kind of a far away shot of like humans being slaughtered or gunned down.
Yeah.
But in later pages, you'll see more close-ups of what those weapons do.
Now, are those some sort of tech, or are those like an organic type of weapon as well?
Yeah, it's their own organic tech.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty messy.
All right, yeah.
I didn't want to show all the gore, like, you know, right up front.
That's good that, you know, we got some gore, we got some sex appeal here as well. And I know lot of you have a lot of extras that come with this book as well. Some stretch goals that we've already gotten through with some awesome cards by artists we know and love.
Yeah, baby.
If you guys are fans of Sim from Bloodhunt, who did an awesome story for the Lost Pages as well. The Vane story, Sim did that. They got Passion for Drawing, Preston Acevedo, who's worked on everything, and Russ Leach, which did you hear his big announcement yesterday?
Oh yeah, yes I did.
That's excited. The Outliers, right?
Outlier Comics.
Yeah, that's going to be really cool. So you guys be on the watch for Russ Leach. So if you guys are a fan of his work, you got to grab this book so you can get one of a kind little character here on these trading cards.
Yeah, real rare, unique stuff that you won't get anywhere else after this campaign. And these are related. These are characters that are related to a mobile game I'm working on called Shield Net Sword, and it's added on to this campaign. But Nephilim Squadron's at the forefront. But before, like I said, when Nephilim Squadron was just the ash can, it was going to be 14 pages. So it was pretty much like all the pages you see here, and then like the next 2 pages will be a spectacular double page spread that I'm not showing. But since this is going to be the full full 32-page first chapter, I figured I'd just drop in those first 13 pages into the campaign page.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
And,
awesome that you have so much content here to show off, which is really cool.
And of course, the lettering and sound effects are placeholder.
For sure, yeah. Not a lot of people know, but like lettering, of course, always comes last. It's, if you have, even if you're doing black and white work or color or whatever. And are you doing all the lettering yourself as well?
For now,
yeah.
If I get to a point where I'm like, this is really not looking, professional enough, I'll reach out to somebody, and I should have plenty of time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as the person that's coming up with the story, the writer and creator, I think lettering is, doing the lettering yourself could help with kind of like the editing process. So like even if you are lettering it, and you could change whatever you want around to make the page flow better. If you come up with better dialogue or something, it's on your shoulders, so you could do that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So let's see what you got here for us perk-wise. So like you said, this is a 32-page book, black and white comic. It's chapter 1 of NEPHILIM Squadron. How many chapters do you think are going to be in this story or story arc? Or are you going to keep going with this indefinitely? How's that work?
I planned it out to be a complete finite story of 12 chapters. I've got the whole treatment typed and laid out and typed out.
Yeah.
I've got 3 scripts. Well, I would call it shooting scripts, ready to go. And it's about almost 20 now. Almost 19 pages more to ink.
Nice.
About 10 more pages to pencil, though. But I think I can burn through it because, I've got everything all laid out. Oh, wait, what was the question again?
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, you said you had a finite point to the story, so it's going to be 12 chapters.
Oh, yeah. To add on to that, this was conceived at a time when also when the Marvel and DC had those big 12-issue maxi series like Secret Wars and Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Yeah.
So I kind of planned, like, from the beginning, planned it out. It's going to be just like that. I got to make it 12 issues. So it worked out that way. But for crowdfunding, of course, people love their thick books. So later in the summer, I'm going to be launching I'm not going to say it's the real campaign, but the bigger campaign.
Yeah, sure.
Because this is the real campaign too,
Just going to have more chapters to it, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's going to be chapters 1 through 3 in color.
Awesome.
That'll be volume 1, and then the subsequent campaigns will be volumes 2, 3, 4, and then that'll be it for that story.
That's going to be awesome. I dig that because, you can get people in here, get them excited about it, and then when the next campaign launches, you'll get, even more story. It'll be in color. You'll have time to get, cool extra art things or pinups from different artists as well. Incentivize people. Yeah.
And a trailer.
Oh, yeah.
It would be nice to have a trailer. Yeah. I mean, I kind of... I don't want to say I rushed into this, but I kind of got excited, and I kind of just went ahead and went gung ho and did it. And I'm sorry, so I don't have a trailer right now, but I will definitely have one for the next one. But even though I don't have a trailer, I think I'm doing pretty well, and I think that's a testament to how well I'm selling the book verbally.
Yeah, for sure, man. We got Joseph Eppolito in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, man. We're talking to Hex Allen about NEPHILIM Squadron, this awesome, badass, seeming like a space epic telling the story of these soldiers and alien planets where the plants are kind of morphing into humanoids and starting a war with them. So
and the colonists there are led by a dictator who is conducting all these crazy social biological experiments, and so he's an interesting character too. That the dictator. Yeah,
that's awesome. So
and also the the reason is this is black and white is it's kind of an homage to like the old manga I used to collect. And I'm not saying this is manga because I know there are people out there who really do manga.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this is inspired by manga, especially the
Sure.
stuff that I used to watch, the anime I used to watch, and the manga I used to read.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's black and white with it's going to be like, it's not going to be glossy paper. It's going to be heavy, heavy Baxter.
Yeah, matte paper and stuff.
Matte. And so in that way, it in my mind, I think it gives it more value because when paper is like already glossed over, it's like it's already preserved, and you really don't have to do much to keep it preserved to maintain the value. But when you have like a regular newsprint or matte paper and it's up to you to keep it preserved and
you're right and
to make it worth something.
I've heard
and that's
that
what I planned for this particular this chapter.
For fans of black and white comics, they always say that like uncoated paper black and white looks best on that, especially if it's stuff like this. So I think fans are gonna really dig that. We got Oliver from 656 in the chat.
Hey,
what's up, brother? Hey,
what's up, Oliver?
Thanks for tuning in. Hex, let's go over these tiers because there's a lot you're getting, especially in this featured tiers. The combo pack's only $40, and what do you get in this bad boy?
You get NEPHILIM SQUADRON, the 32-page black and white epic, and you also get 9 prints of paintings, digital paintings I did of characters associated with the mobile game I'm working on independently. And 6 trading cards of the same characters, but in different background, and bookmarks. 9 bookmarks come with that, and you also get all the stretch goal cards. And hopefully, if I can get to the end of my final stretch goal, which would be NEPHILIM SQUADRON patches, you get all that too.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and that the combo pack's $40, and it would probably be your best bet, your best value, because the shipping is low, and in the U.S. it's all the same. It's all universally the same in the U.S. and low shipping cost. So if you got a lower tier, a cheaper tier, you'd still be paying that same shipping cost. So get that featured tier and get everything.
And everybody loves patches, man. Everybody wants those patches. So hopefully we can get there. When are you thinking about getting this out to people?
Hopefully getting probably by June. I've been looking into this printer, this local printer nearby in LA.
Cool.
They also do comics. So it would be easy for me, because they're so close by. You don't need to pay the shipping to get them shipped to you and stuff like that. Are you doing? We have digital copies here as well. I've added a digital tier.
Nice.
And the digital tier is going to be in color, so it's just not like a black and white PDF or whatever. And it's going to be done in a different style.
Nice.
When you see the pages that I have here on the campaign, they're kind of like not very shaded like you see other manga. That's because I originally left all of that open for color to have this cell shaded style like you see in the colored characters. But for the black and white, when I print, before we go to print, I'm going to be enhancing these color pages with shading, so the subjects will pop out more, and it'll be markedly different from the color version. So it'd be cool to get the color version too. But that'll be digital.
Now, are people able to get the regular, like the printed version, and then add on a digital copy to see it in color? Do you have that set as an add-on?
Now, that's where I fucked up.
You could still do that. That would be
really
simple to do. Yeah, all you'd have to do.
But I have to wipe out the other.
No, you could. So when you do add-ons, it's a totally separate perk. So you could just go, make another add-on, and then put the digital copy in that add-on. You wouldn't have to get rid of the perk up here because they're separate.
Right.
So you could add that in whenever you wanted. So
Really? I thought it is if someone's already claimed them, you can't edit it, right?
The only thing you could edit is adding new add-ons to perks. So you could do that, and if you added a new add-on to the campaign, just call it the digital book add-on.
Yeah,
it'll be totally fine.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Just
make
it a new total perk or new total new tier, right?
Yeah.
I see.
Mm-hmm. So
okay.
Yeah, we could talk about it later, but those are pretty simple things. But yeah, I think that would be cool because if people want that black and white version and see what the color, how it's going to be colored and stuff like that, that would be awesome. So you have some tiers here that are the 6 cards and 2 bookmarks. Now, these are just the pieces of art? It doesn't include the book?
Right. Yeah,
cool.
but those were mainly for my mailing list subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
If they wanted to, just pay $8 for the cards and bookmarks, that I would throw in the comic for them. So yeah, we have a few of those people who've they've got that great deal where they get the comic and the 6 cards and 2 bookmarks for only $8.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but you'd have to be on the mailing list to get that deal.
Right. All right, awesome.
Yeah.
You got the comic and pinup.
No frills. That's no stretch goals included with that one.
Okay,
in
awesome.
case you just wanted the comic.
Yeah. So I mean, you have a lot of options here. I would say the best, like you said, the bang for your buck is that featured tier where you get the book and everything.
Mm-hmm. Only $40.
Right. Yeah. That's really really.
And you're out the door for under 50 if you're in the U.S. And international is also, I have also lowered, not the lowest, but I've lowered the international tiers, and they're variable according to the different tier sizes.
Sure, that's awesome. And then this is original concept sketches. So tell me about this one.
Yeah, those are all 9 of the characters from Shield Net Sword drawn on a large 10 by 14 Bristol paper and blue line pencil. And you can get all of those in one shot. And that comes with the featured tier items as well. And an original commission of any pop culture character of your choice.
Oh, kick-ass. That's awesome. Yeah, I have the sketch card that you did of Sim's character. It's actually downstairs. I forgot it downstairs.
Oh, you got that one.
Yeah, it's really awesome. So if you guys don't know, Sim does a kick-ass show on Sundays called Doodle and Chill. Hex is on there sometimes doing sketches of characters, and then he also on Kino Subway, Chris Evans's channel, he was doing some sketch cards for giveaways for his subs.
I think that was the Christmas special.
Yeah, that was not too long ago. That was awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hex is always around, big part of the community, always doing, kick-ass fan art and stuff as well. So definitely hop on over here and support this book because there's going to be more to this book, more chapters to come. It seems like a very deep, rich mythology that he's building here, this world building.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Come along for the ride.
And then, when are you doing your mobile game, man?
Oh yeah, I was in the middle of doing that, but before I got sidetracked by this campaign. But that I have to get back to. I have some more character animation to do, and then and some programming to do as far as like the actual gameplay. Yeah.
That's cool. So how is this game going to work eventually when you do come out with it?
Oh, if you go to the next screen, you can see an example of the game screen. See they're in the characters. You pick one character and they're like they start off in like side-scrolling manner, and like idled, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, but if I actually scroll all the way to the bottom and you can see like the interface, there's like buttons and stuff.
See.
I don't
oh yeah,
a little bit higher. Yeah, this is another. That's another. Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah, those are the
concepts here. Let's see. There's some of the prints as well.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it's down at the bottom. So it's like one of your character has the option to pick a shield, a net, or sword, and it's like rock, paper, scissors, right? So
that's what
so
that
shield is a rock, the sword is a scissors, and paper's the net. And up in the upper right corner, you see there will be a representation of a weapon that'll be cycling through extremely fast, and as you control your character to move your character forward, like they start off walking, and then you keep pressing that green button, and then your character starts moving faster from a jog to a run to a sprint, and then as you do that, the weapon cycling in the upper right corner will slow down enough for you to try to match it, so you could either beat it or it tie or whatever.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then there'll be another screen to represent, what happened, like swords crossing, or like So some of that animation's done, but you can see the backgrounds are done, characters are done. Just need to do animation, programming, and submitting it to the various platforms.
Yeah, for sure. I know that's a lot of work, but dude, you got your hands in a lot of projects. Yeah, look at this art. This is kick-ass, dude. This blue line concept art. So this is what you guys can expect from these concepts and the art in the book and going forward in NEPHILIM Squadron. So get on this project, guys. If you guys are down with big space epics and wars, then I think you're gonna love this one. Everybody love Hex has influence.
And a lot of good character development. There's going to be character arcs and a lot of deep stuff going on, but also satire and some fun. So
yeah,
it's
a lot
got
you
everything.
could expect. I mean, this guy's got. You guys could come to the campaign, which the link is in the chat and in the description, and read up on these characters if you guys are into character development and stories. So you guys are going to see what's going to be going on with these guys' personalities and what their roles are in the story, because there's a lot going on here. I mean, Hex has been developing this for a really long time, so definitely check it out. It's going to be kick-ass.
Yeah. Hey, before we go, I think I have a notion why you wanted me on today.
Why is that?
Because it's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Yeah. And
what about Wednesday?
Well, see, let's get around to a 6 degrees of this person. You see, today is Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, and Wednesday is known as Hump Day.
That's true.
Humps are related to camels.
That's true.
Camels can be found in Egypt.
All right.
There are pyramids in Egypt.
Yeah.
And
what is that? Is this
pyramids? Who's all about pyramids?
God. Graham Hancock.
Down with the mainstream archaeology.
You know it, man. Yeah, Hex has been posting the Down with Mainstream Archaeology. I appreciate it, brother. Let me pull up the Etsy store so we could sell some shirts. Now, if you guys are not familiar with our Monday night Hardline streams, so it's like a podcast show that me and the Hardline guys, my brother, Passion for Drawing, Sim, Joe Ball, a bunch of guys do, and we always talk about mainstream archaeology and how it's lying to you. So if you guys agree with us and Graham Hancock, then you guys should head on over to our Etsy store. If we could get a link, if Shadowhawk, if you could find it, just type in Zade Workshop. I forgot to put it in the link in the description. I got to
give you one of those. I keep forgetting, but yeah, I got to get.
So we make all these shirts in-house. My brother and I make them. So he drew up this kick-ass Down with Mainstream Archaeology shirt. We want the truth. You got this Egyptian babe sitting on an upside-down pyramid. Also, here you could get a bunch of other Zade Comic shirts and other CG shirts like the Ace, We got some Seven Legions. If you guys are a 4th of July patriot, you could get this one that my brother drew. It's badass patriot chick, or Magic Cop shirt, or the Lost Pages shirt. So check that out, people.
Oh yeah. Oh, congratulations on Magic Cop 2 for doing gangbusters, man.
Thanks, brother. Thanks. We got
awesome.
Corey Barton in the chat. What's up? Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, what's up, Corey?
Yeah, I guess we'll talk about Magic Cop for a second here. We launched last Friday and funded really quickly, which was amazing. Thanks everybody who backed the book. If you guys haven't seen this yet, it's our sequel. It's the first sequel we're doing. Magic Cop, of course, was our first comic we ever crowdfunded, and it's basically mashing 1980s with monsters and magic. So Miami Vice mixed with like Halloween Town. So check it out, guys. I could play the. Let me play the trailer.
Yes,
real quick.
Please.
We gotta
have some trailer playing tonight.
Yeah. Let me add sound here. I don't know if Corey Barton's seen this yet. I'm excited for him to see the trailer.
Hey everyone, this is Brandon and Phil from Zane Comics, and we're back with our new sequel, Magic Cop 2. So sit back and watch this trailer right now.
Magic Cop is everything you love about Halloween, smashed with everything you love about the 1980s. And in Magic Cop 2, all of our favorite detectives are back. Grey Wolf, the old-timer, Helly, the sexy witch, O'Hara, the half-leprechaun, half-giant, and Iggy, the Magic Cop. This time, there's a new drug on the streets of Ambrosia. This special strain of pixie dust is giving its abusers magical powers, and it's up to the team to find out who's concocting it before the whole city runs mad with magic. But that's not all. Whoever's behind this has painted a target on the backs of the police, leading into a run-in with the city's most wanted contract killer, the Headless Hitman. This book's got a whole lot of action, a whole lot of 80s, and of course, fast cars, hot beach babes, and even hotter crime. The only detective with the spells to stop it is Magic Cop.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
And remember, we can't do it without your help.
So hop on board. Let's go make some comics.
Now with more Magic Cup.
Oh, that's fracking brilliant.
Thanks, man. Oh yeah, the trailers are so fun. There's some work, but these ones are fun.
Oh, so worth it.
Hot beach babes, yeah. Corey knows what's up. So if you guys haven't already, please check out Magic Cop 2. We are on a roll here. We already got 7K in like 6 days or something like that, which is amazing. But our next stretch goal, if we hit 100 backers, we're at 90 right now. If we hit 100 backers, we're gonna unlock one of those songs that was in the trailer for everybody. So you get that custom track that was made for Magic Cop. And then the one after that, we're getting a kick-ass custom bookmark made by an amazing artist named Adam Michaels. He's a local guy over here. He's a painter, and he does like pop culture art and goes to cons. He does a great job. So he's making a Magic Wand Magic Cop bookmark. So that's going to be super cool. We have an awesome ash can for you guys that I think everybody should get if you guys back this. It's going to have some more backstory into Grey Wolf, our old-timer detective, and as well as Magic Cop 1 with a Kelsey Shannon cover. So jump on this, everybody. Oh, and don't forget to add a Magic Cup.
Oh, yeah. Most importantly.
Yeah, most importantly. Magic Cup is here. Grab the Magic Cup. Grab 2 Magic Cups. Everybody loves a Magic Cup. Everybody's got a family member that also drinks liquids. So 32 ounces. It's not going to break if your girlfriend whips it at you from across the room because it's not made of glass. And yeah, you could tell I've had some glasses thrown at me in my day. But
that thing should be at the top.
the GIF, yeah, maybe we'll move it. It's shout outs to Michael Bancroft for showing me how to throw that GIF on the page. So yeah, back Magic Cop, and if you guys are looking for something that's going to ship next day, you could always still back the Lost Pages. We still have a bunch of books of these left, and we'll ship them out. We just shipped one out today to an awesome backer, so you guys could get this with all the trading cards as well when you do back it. So check out the Lost Pages too. Those links are in the description as well. And of course, the reason why we're here, NEPHILIM Squadron, get on this and make Hex Allen's dreams come true, man. Hex, where could people find you if they're looking for you?
Probably the fastest way is on Twitter at Hex_Allen. You see down there. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Hex Allen Comics. Hex Allen is one word, and if you type in Hex Allen into YouTube, it'll be the first thing that pops up. I'm on that new Minds, Hex Allen there, and Hex Allen Productions on Facebook. What's that other one? Parler. Yeah,
Parler.
I'm still on Parler when it works.
And head on over to his YouTube channel. I just put it in the chat so you guys could sub to Hex on YouTube as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I've been doing some streams where I show myself doing the digital paintings. And
cool.
The last time I did it was like late last year, but since I had to kind of focus on making the comic at the forefront. But I'll be going back to that and hopefully doing some more of those, finishing up those paintings in a stream probably next month. And,
cool, man. Yeah, I can't wait to see where the story goes, and with the game you're making as well, it's going to be kick-ass. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. Hex, thanks for coming on and talking about your book. And until next time, we will see you guys later.